Yes, welcome back. Let's read some more. I've just deleted 700 gigabyte of this Wikipedia video. I need to do that because then I can save my money. I need to buy, it costs like $150. Costs $150 so I can wait 1 month more. I'm talking about this external hard drives. External hard drives I use to save a copy of my videos. Like this one, I will not top course on the copy. I will not touch it. So, but this is just a little part. This Wikipedia video, that's just a small part of my total video. But then I can wait one or 2 months to buy a new external hard drive, like $150. So now about just read many hundreds, because now it's not taking space on my external hard drive. So just now we can just read many hours every day.
Phosgene. Phosgene 1. Full structural formula with dimensions. Space-filling model. A sample case of toxic gases used in chemical warfare. The leftmost contains phosgene enazoled capillarynames preferred park name carbonyl dichloride. 2. Other names carbon dichloride oxide. Carbon oxide chloride. Carbonyl chloride. Cg. Chloroformal chloride. Colongite. Phosgene is an organic chemical compound with formula COCl2. It is a toxic, colorless gas. In low concentrations, its musty odor resembles that of freshly cut hay or grass. 7. It can be thought of chemically as the double acyl chloride analog of carbonic acid, or structurally as formaldehyde with the hydrogen atoms replaced by chlorine atoms. Phosgene is a valued and important industrial building block, especially for the production of precursors of polyurethanes and polycarbonate plastics. Phosgene is extremely poisonous and was used as a chemical weapon during World War I, where it was responsible for 85,000 deaths. It is a highly potent pulmonary irritant and quickly filled enemy trenches due to it being a heavy gas. It is classified as a Schedule III substance under the Chemical Weapons Convention. In addition to its industrial production, small amounts occur from the breakdown and the combustion of organochlorine compounds, such as chloroform. 8. Structure and basic properties. Phosgene is a planar molecule as predicted by VSEPR theory. The C equals O distance is 1.18 A. The CCl distance is 1.74 A and the CL-CCl angle is 111.8 degree. 9. Phosgene is a carbon oxyhalide and it can be considered one of the simplest acyl chlorides, being formally derived from a carbonic acid. Production. Industrially, phosgene is produced by passing purified carbon monoxide and chlorine gas through a bed of porous activated carbon, which serves as a catalyst. SAD-8. Co plus Cl2 COCl2, HRXN equals 107.6 kJ/mol. This reaction is exothermic and is typically performing between 50 and 150 degrees Celsius. Above 200 degrees Celsius, phosgene reverts to carbon monoxide and chlorine, KEC, 300K equals 0.05. Dichloroformaldehyde. Dichloromethanol. Dichloromethanol. Identifiers CAS number 75-44-5 check. 3D model, J-Small, interactive image. CHEBI 29365 check. Chemistry Spider 6131 check. Etcher info card 100.000.792 EC number 200-870-3. Pub Chemistry SID 6371. A text number SY56000000. UNII 117K140075 check. UN number 1076 Comptox dashboard, EPA, TC 00242260. In Kimchi equals 1S/CCL20/C2-1, 3, 4 check. Key, Yudyortmabogfaf for Issa N check. Inchi equals 1/CCL20/C2-1, 3, 4 key, Yudyortmabogfaf Fauye. Smiles. World production of this compound was estimated to be 2.74 million tons in 1989. 8. Phosgene is fairly simple to produce, but is listed as a Schedule 3 substance under the Chemical Weapons Convention. As such, it is usually considered too dangerous to transport in bulk quantities. Instead, phosgene is usually produced and consumed within the same plant, as part of an on-demand process. PIES involves maintaining equivalent rates of production and consumption, which keeps the amount of phosgene in the system at any one time fairly low, reducing the risks in the event of an accident. Some batch production does still take place, but efforts are made to reduce the amount of phosgene stored. 10. Inadvertent generation. Atmospheric chemistry. Simple organochlorides slowly convert into phosgene when exposed to ultraviolet, UV, irradiation in the presence of oxygen. 11. Before the discovery of the ozone hole in the late 1970s, large quantities of organochlorides were routinely used by industry, which inevitably led to them entering the atmosphere. In the 1970-80s, phosgene levels in the troposphere were around 20-30 pptv, peak 60 pptv. 11. However, these levels had not decreased significantly nearly 30 years later. 12. Despite organochloride production becoming restricted under the Montreal Protocol. Phosgene in the troposphere can last up to about 70 days and is removed primarily by hydrolysis with ambient humidity or cloud water. 13. Less than 1% makes it to the stratosphere, where it is expected to have a lifetime of several years, since this layer is much drier and phosgene decomposes slowly through UV photolysis. Consequently, it does play a minor part in ozone depletion. Combustion. Carbon tetrachloride, CCl4, can turn into phosgene when exposed to heat in air. This was a problem as carbon tetrachloride is an effective fire suppressant and was formerly in widespread use in fire extinguishers. 14. There are reports of fatalities caused by its use to fight. CLC, Cl, equals O. Properties: chemical formula cockle 2 molar mass 98.91 g times mol 1 appearance colorless acid suffocating, like mustard hay or grass. 3. Density 4.248 g/L, 15 degrees Celsius. Gas 1.432 g/centimeter. 3. 0 degrees Celsius. Liquid, melting point 118 degrees C, 180 degree F, 155 K, boiling point 8.3 degrees C, 46.9 degrees Fahrenheit, 281.4 K, solubility in water insoluble, reacts. 4. Solubility soluble in benzene toluene, Acetic acid decomposes in alcohol and acid vapor pressure 1.6 atom, 20 degrees Celsius. 3. Magnetic susceptibility, pi, 48 times 10 6 centimeter 3 / mole structure molecular shape trigonal planar dipole moment 1.17. Darzevsk's labeling pictograms GHS 04, compressed gas. GHS 05, corrosive. GHS 06, toxic. 5. Signal word Gaia hazard statement H280, H314, H330. 5. Precautionary statements P260, P280, P303 plus P361 plus P353 plus P315, P304 plus P340 plus P315, P305 plus P351 plus P338 plus P315, P403, P405, 5. NFPA 704, fire diamond, NFPA 704 4-colored diamond. 401 flashpoint non-flammable. Fires in confined spaces. 15. Carbon tetrachloride's generation of phosgene and its own toxicity mean it is no longer used for this purpose. 14. Biologically. Phosgene is also formed as a metabolite of chloroform, likely via the action of cytochrome P450. 16. History. Phosgene was synthesized by the Cornish chemist John Davy, 1790-1868, in 1812 by exposing a mixture of carbon monoxide and chlorine to sunlight. He named it phosgene from Greek, phos, light, and gena, to give birth, in reference of the use of light to promote the reaction. 17. It gradually became important in the chemical industry as the 19th century progressed, particularly in dye manufacturing. Reactions and uses. The reaction of an organic substrate with phosgene is called phosgenation. 8. Phosgenation of diols give carbonates, R equals H, alkyl, aryl, which can be either linear or cyclic. Threshold limit value, TLV, 0.1 ppm, 1 ppm equals 4 mg /m3, lethal dose or concentration, LD, LC 50, median concentration, 500 ppm, human, 1 minute. 340 ppm, rat, 30 minutes. 438 ppm, mouse 30 min. 243 ppm, rabbit, 30 minutes. 316 ppm, guinea pig 30 min. 1022 ppm, dog, 20 minutes. 145 ppm, monkey 1 min. 1 ppm is 4 mg /m3. 6. LC lowest published. 3 ppm, human, 2.83 h. 30 ppm, human, 17 minutes. 50 ppm, mammal, 5 minutes. 88 ppm, human, 30 minutes. 46 ppm, cat, 15 minutes. 50 ppm, human, 5 minutes. 2.7 ppm, mammal 30 min. 1 ppm is 4 mg /m3. 6. NIOSH, U.S. Health Exposure Limits PEL, permissible, TWA 0.1 ppm, 0.4 mg /m3. 3. REL, recommended, TWA 0.1 ppm, 0.4 mg /m3, C 0.2 ppm, 0.8 mg /m3, 15 minute. 3. IDLH, immediate Edinger, 2 ppm, 3. 1 ppm equals 4 mg /m3 safety data sheet, SDS, 1. Related compounds B or phosgene. Formaldehyde, carbonic acid, urea, carbon monoxide, chloroformic acid. Except where otherwise noted, data are given for materials in their standard state, at 25 degrees C, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 kPa. Check. Verify, what is check? Infobox references. NHOCR2XCR2O plus then COCl2, OCR2XCR2OC, equals O, N plus 2 N plan example is the reaction.